Another day, another bike ride, and today it's Whinlatter Forest, so let's go. Whinlatter Forest today, but I have to say I'm being a bit of a wimp and I'm going to sit this one out. I've got some editing to do. So if you know Jess, nothing stops Jess having a ride. So Jess will take you for a lap around Whinlatter.
So come to Whinlatter today. I'm going to do the north loop of the red trail to start with. It's another rainy day, as it always seems to be when you come to Whinlatter. I think it's quite rare for it to be dry. It's either actually raining or it's been raining and there's so many puddles on the trail. But still got to get out for a good pedal. So Josh has decided he doesn't want to get soaking wet, which is fair enough. We've already done 2 days of lots of pedaling. We did Mabby and then we did Glentress. So it's just me. I'm hopefully going to do both sides. It is very cold as well. I was shivering before I started, but hopefully lots of pedaling will get me warm. We'll see how we go. And I'll bring you along for the ride. And also it's nice just to talk to the camera when I'm on my own. So this loop starts in this little bit kind of through the woods. Just a bit pedally. It's not really up or down. But then you do get into a very long climb, which isn't a hard climb, just up the fire road for quite a long time. Over these rocks. Ooh. Woohoo. We're in this quite dark bit of the woods now, and this bit is quite narrow, and then to the right it's like a really big drop away. It always makes me feel nervous, this bit of trail, because I think, oh, what if I fall off to the side? But it's not happened yet, so that's good. Over these rocks. Oh, and that's just climbing. I think this is where the big long climb starts that goes onto the fire road. So I'm just in the open bit now. Try to show you some of the nice views. Just did the climb up on the track. It was quite hard because all the rocks are so wet and slippy. So trying to pedal up them and just getting wheel spin, so then just stopping and then having to start again, and can't even start because the wheels are just spinning again. So I got a bit more on the trail and then a bit more on the fire road. So drop into this bit. Oh, some rocks to start with. Ooh. Tiny descent and then quickly back into going uphill. So I've just done another bit of a climb on the trail. That was more successful than the last bit. I managed to keep going rather than getting stuck. And now I'm on the long fire road up, and then you go back into the woods. Getting quite hot with my hood up, but I don't want to be soaking wet, so that's how it is. I'll keep going and I'll film again when I'm at the top. So I made it up the long fire road climb, and now back onto the trail. So it's still climbing to start with, and then within this section of woods, if I remember, I think it does then turn to downhill. Not got too soaking wet yet. Ooh. Another example of wheel spin. Ooh. I'll keep going. Try film when I get to something a bit more interesting. Not on a full-on descent, but a little bit of a gradient, so I can stand up to pedal, which is a nice break. It's really nice in this bit of the woods because it's just really peaceful. I'm not sure if it's going to go back to climb. Woo! Whoa, my brakes are not working then. That was crazy. Oh dear. I was pulling on the brakes and nothing was happening. Ooh. Didn't like that. Oh. I have to go a bit steady when I do the descent. Ooh, save that. Just about. The end of one little bit, onto another. Oh, I think this might take me into an open bit. Yeah, I guess I'll go out into the open and then back into the woods before the proper descent. Hard work, yeah, I think it is. Back to a bit more climbing. Still on the same bit of track. I think it was just a very short bit of climbing. Nope, not today. I've only ever done this corner once. Today is not that day for the second time. So I thought I'll just try the tricky corner one more time. See how I get on. Oh, that's close. It's like too much brake, but I can't make the turn. I'm gonna try again. The corner, another go. I need to be able to let go of the brakes, but also make the turn. Yes! Woohoo! Ooh. 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 Well, at least I made the first bit. Ooh. So I tried that corner 3 times. Got around the hardest bit on the third one, and then I think I had too much brakes maybe looking down too much. I didn't get the very last bit, but I'm pleased I got the trickiest corner, so I'm gonna keep going. Got a little bit of descent in the middle of the trails, coming to a new bit of woods. Lots of nice turns and corners. Getting back into the dark woods. And then this is a drop, remember this? Maybe you didn't pull up enough. Ooh, foot off. So skiddy, riding all these wet rocks. Been spoilt with all of the dry, dusty trails recently. Make sure to pull up for that one. It's nice and smooth. Coming into some cool big berms now. I'm trying to find a balance between pedaling hard to gain the speed, but then I also need to be able to slow down at the speed I'm going. I'm in a bit now. Hard to tell, yeah it is. But then I know it drops down relatively quickly again. So it's dropping down now. This is along a bit of the descent, I think. It's got these cool big berms. Couldn't tell if that was a drop or a roll. It did have a big rock in it. Ooh, that was a good drop. Black option here, which I can tell you I won't be doing. Just go straight ahead. Have a look at what it is. Oh, it's like a berm, but it's a bit rocky getting into it. It doesn't look impossible, but going. I'll come back out into the open now. Got a little climb and then I drop in again. And then end up on it. Anyway, I'll come back into the woods now. But soon it's gonna take me out onto the side of the mountain, I think. And that's when it's quite good flowy descent. Yeah, here we go. Oh, my legs are getting a bit tired now. I'm still only on the first side. Got the south loop to do. We're right on the side of the mountain here. Pretty cool. Trying to be careful with my braking here because it's very slippy. Oops, just made it. A wee struggle with braking in corners, especially when they get quite tight ones like that. Ooh, ooh, so slippy. Oh, I'm not sure I like it. It feels very fast. And like I could just wash out at any point. Oh. One good thing though in these woods, because you're covered by trees a lot, I'm not actually getting too wet. So here's this little drop I'm going to do. Woo. And then back on to the side of the mountain. Go for that one. They're like weird, lumpy things you can pull to make it into a drop. Got a little bit of a puddle cut then, but not too bad. Now remember, sometimes I want to pull off that, but it's not the best idea. And then we're very nearly back. Just got a little bit down here, and then I'll be back at the car park, ready to do the second half, the other loop. I'm not being very good at wiping the camera. Probably very wet. Oh well, can't go fast and wipe the camera. Don't have all those skills. I'll go see Josh and then start again. So now come to the second half. This is the south. Did I just do the north? Yeah, I think it's the south. Either way, I'm doing both bits. So you start on this path and you end up coming back on this path. It's still another, not steep, but it was quite a hard climb. There's so many rocks and roots sticking up. My wheels are just being kicked about at every random angle. Oh, there's a bit of a descent there. I remember this one before. Ooh, slippy. And then it goes back into climbing. It's that one little bit So come out the climb in the woods, a tiny bit of fire road, and now into this climb. And this is the climb that we do if we're just sessioning this flowy bit of red that's at the top. So we ride up here, ride down, brings you a little bit further back, and then you just pedal up here, and this pedal's not too bad. So you can do that a few times. I'll probably just do it once today because I'm doing the full loop, but we'll see how fun it is, see how many puddles there are. So come out, top of the red climb. Straight ahead is where you drop in for the red. If you go up that way, it's the black climb and you come out there. But I'm not doing that today. Just gonna do the red. Have a little breather and then I'll go. Alright, I'm gonna drop in to the red now. Some cool jumps to start with. But don't know how many puddles there'll be before them. Oh, that was quite smooth. Sometimes my braking into that corner after the jump is really bad. Didn't do the horrible squeaky noise. That's good. Oh, that's the puddle. Whoa, that's a big one too. I'll try to go around that. Massive puddles. Oh, I probably need to try wipe the camera at some point, but it's tricky. Yeah, going too fast to wipe it. Can't do high speed wiping. Sit down for a minute. There we go. So we go into the woods. If it gets nice and fast. Be less puddles in here too because it's covered. Nice little drop. The super fun bit. And I've got to go around the corner. And this loop is much quicker. There's not that much left of this one. There's another little bit of the red just near the end with all these bumpy rocks. Quite windy now as well. And then over these rocks. And around here if I can make it, just. And then it's just down here and I think there's some more little rocks. Braking is no right. Whoa. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I just made it. And then, let's go up here. I think so. There's a nice little waterfall. I've got to pedal up and then come back along the track I started on. So that one definitely feels a lot quicker. I think that one's maybe 8k and the first bit is 10, but not a long trail in total. Good for a blast and a rainy day. And that's the end of the trail. I just did some very fast pedaling. Try to get strong legs. Oh, definitely ready for a rest after 3 days of pedaling. Bye.
Like and subscribe.